Mayor Turner's Drag Queen Storytime. As you guys have been seeing on the news this week on Channel 2, Channel 11, Channel 13, Fox 26, Houston Chronicle, Breitbart, Newsweek, InfoWars with Alex Jones, just to name a few, Houston Chronicle. This is what's going on. I want to bring you an update on what the truth is and what you and I can do together. First of all, I want to say thank you to my team that's been doing such an outstanding job from the very beginning. I want to publicly recognize Vicki Morales, Tracy Shannon. I want to publicly recognize Linda Rodriguez, Rita Palomares, as well as many other people on our team, from James Green, Andy Valadez, Chip Matthews. So many people that have come together to be a part of the solution. But as a team, we want to honor and we want to glorify God today, our maker and our creator. And it's because of God that things are moving right along, because God called all of us on this team to be used by the Lord, that we are moved by our faith and not by what others have to say about us. This isn't about being gay. This isn't about, do you like drag queens, do you not? This video is all about giving you an update about a lawsuit that is a federal lawsuit, a lawsuit that is currently going to be in the appellate courts, the second highest courts of our country, and more likely it's going to take place this summer. We filed the lawsuit to bring forth a simple question: is this constitutional or unconstitutional to have drag queens that is a group of people that are promoting secular humanism, which is a religion? The Supreme Court has already ruled twice that this is a religion of secular humanism. Now we're going to be bringing it and saying, is this secular humanism the whole drag queen movement? So secular humanism is religion, and it is being practiced at the Houston Public Library, as well as it's being pushed by the American Library Association here in our country, all across the country. Is it right? No, it is wrong. So what came out this Friday, as you guys saw on breaking news, and now it's sweeping across the country, which is going to be a big week, this thing going national. What is it? They had a convicted sexual offender that has had sex with an 8-year-old boy. Read to the children here in Houston, not once, not twice, but 3 times. So this guy has raped this child, and he has come in and he's concealed his face by putting on clown makeup. He has put on women's clothing so that he can come in like a wolf in sheep's clothing and read to your children. Well, as you know, we have been boycotting this from the very beginning. We've been standing up because, as we have testified many times right here in City Hall to Mayor Turner and Pro Temp Ellen Cohen, we have shared with them that the only thing that comes out of evil is evil. Nothing good can come from it. They have sworn over and over and over that there's no sexual predators reading to your children. The two of them have sworn over and over that everyone has a background check. Everyone. That is a lie, because guess what? As it's been exposed on the news, we brought forth this information and we released it to the news, and they released it to you saying there's a sexual predator. There is evil that's being done inside the library. And that's what this is all about. We need your help and your participation to come and stand with us. This is so important, because when good people do nothing, evil prevails. This is 2019. What you're not willing to fight for today will be taken away from you tomorrow, and they're coming after your children. So as a community leader, I am standing for what's right, and I'm standing for you, and I'm standing for your children, but I can't do it by myself. I need your help. When the mayor simply comes out and says, don't be talking like that, because if you do, you're a bigot, you're a homophobe. I'm here to tell you, we're not bigots, we're not homophobes. We're here to declare what is right and what is wrong. And what is wrong is when grown men put on the clown makeup and they deceive themselves. This is what's called lewdness. It is a city charter ordinance that I have personally brought to the attention of the mayor, that when he invites 2 or more people to participate in lewdness, it is against the law. Mayor Turner, you're breaking the law, and I've called you out on it to your face. I'm just giving a simple update what has already been done. When we have Ellen Cohen that attacks a preacher that is a guest to come and open up in prayer here at City Hall, and she tells him that it's not the men putting on clown makeup and putting on women's dresses that want to come and read to your children is who the community should be afraid of. And she tells him to his face that it's the pastors and the people that go to church that you should be afraid of. That is wrong. Why? Because there was a wolf in sheep's clothing, and here in Texas we call that a fox in the hen house. What do you think is going to happen when you let loose a fox in a hen house? Mayor Turner, Pro Temp Ellen Cohen, all of this falls on you. But what's happening is that God is exposing the two of you guys for your real intentions. Because mass resistance, and I myself as a community leader, we have come together. We are united. We are in agreement. Why? Because we stand for righteousness and we allow our faith to move us. And when our faith moves us, we're not quitting. We're not going anywhere. This is simply the very beginning. What Mayor Turner has done and the city attorney has done is when I testified back in December, they tried to go ahead and squash my FOIA request by taking my federal lawsuit and making it a state issue to where the state of Texas gets to rule on should they release the evidence to me. FOIA stands for Freedom of Information Act. Everything that we need to come in and to win our federal court case is in over 1,000 pages that Mayor Turner and Pro Temp Ellen Cohen, they don't want you to know anything of it. Why? Because it releases the names of the men who have been reading to your children. If I had to venture to say and to guess, if I'll find one fox in the hen house, I'll bet you there's another. Where there's smoke, there is fire. And we are here to call out Mayor Turner and Ellen Cohen. God is shining the light. God is shining the light on the darkness and on the evil. And this is a battle of good versus evil. When you have Mayor Turner and Pro Temp Ellen Cohen sitting here allowing a sexual predator that has raped an 8-year-old child to read to your children, they don't want that to get out of the news. But Channel 2, 11, 13, Fox 26, and so many other news outlets, they were able to go ahead and to share all with you. Why? Because the media cares about the children. Ellen Cohen don't, others do. So what about this FOIA request? Well, the big bad sheriff himself, the Attorney General of Texas, Ken Paxton, released last week that all those pages of evidence must be released to me so that we can continue. I want you guys to know what is the update. Me and my team, which we've already warned the mayor that we have a team and that they're smart and that they're educated and that they're passionate about sitting here and shedding light on the evil that's taken place at our Houston Public Library. They're going to dig into it, and we're going to sit here and we're going to find all the holes and all the things that Ellen Cohen and Sylvester Turner has been hiding from you.
And also Rhea Lawson, we have to mention her.
Well, we have Rhea Lawson, which is the director of the library. This woman should be fired. This is happening on her watch. She's the one that's over the Houston Public Library, and the lawsuit is Tex Christopher versus Rhea Lawson and Mayor Turner. So what we have is a group of people that are hiding things, and we have a group of people that want to expose what's being hidden to you. Well, what can we do about it? We can all come together as a community and we can say enough is enough. I've had it. I'm sick and tired of coming to city council and the council says, what's the problem? Like Councilman Mike Lassiter, what's the problem? What are you afraid of is what Councilman Mike Lassiter says. Well, the response to that is we're not fearful of them. We're fearful of the people that are coming in. We don't fear city councilmen. We don't fear the mayor. The mayor's running a dictatorship out of this building. And the reason why I came here today on St. Patrick's Day is because this is where the battle is at. This is the enemy's camp right here, is where Mayor Turner sits. and he calls all his plots and his schemes with his LGBTQ advisory board, which is ramrodding this thing and pushing and facilitating everything. Now, all of this is in the FOIA request. What does this mean? That means all the documents of them corresponding with these drag queens, the Space City Sisters, which is Sisters of Indulgence. They're a religion. They're a sect. That's who they are. And they dress up like nuns. They dress up like nuns. They take sacraments, and they come out here with chickens, and they hold these chickens, and they put chickens on their shoulders. And chicken in the gay community means that they want to have sex with a young gay male. So this is all part of lewdness. Lewdness, once again, is in our city charter. It is against the law to promote lewdness to 2 or more people. Mayor Turner, Ellen Cohen, you guys are going to be brought forth to justice because you are promoting lewdness, which is against the law. When you have men out here being seductive and suggestive in sexual ways, lewdness also means to conceive, to conceal, to be very sexual and seductive. All of this it's pure evil. And as the whole nation has seen now that there's nothing good that can come out of evil, we are sick and tired of coming down here and you guys put on a dog and pony show. It's simply smoke and mirrors what you guys do in here throughout the week. You listen supposedly and validate the concerns of the constituents, but when you give them 1 minute and 3 minutes and say, oh, that's per the city charter, you guys are just sitting there and just saying, okay, vent. Say what's on your mind, and then Mayor Turner goes like this: have a nice day. Have a nice day. When Ellen Cohen thinks that she can just say whatever she wants and she attacks a mighty man of God, you're wrong, Ellen Cohen. And I'm here to tell you, Mayor Turner, this is going to be one of the few times I say Mayor Turner ever again, because your time is up. We warned you. We warned you. I personally warned you. When you call my woman a liar because she is telling you to your face that there's evil things that are taking place with evil intentions against the children, and you go, oh, don't say that. Stop your lying. Stop your lying. Stop. That's what you told Vicki Morales. And you called her a liar. She warned you. She told you that there was a fox in the hen house. And I told you back to your face that you're a liar. You're the one that's lying. Well, I'm holding you accountable. But guess what? Y'all haven't seen anything yet, because this is just the beginning, because my God is going to do so much. He doesn't start something without finishing it. Praise be to God. God is moving. God is sending a message loud and clear to City Hall. And City Hall, if you don't listen today, believe you me, you will hear tomorrow. Because on Judgment Day, you're going to be judged. When we have Dwight Boykins sitting here asking questions and like playing like you're dumb, like you don't understand what is going on. If you're so dumb and you don't understand what's going on at the Houston Public Library, then you shouldn't be in that position. When you have Councilman Davis sit there and say, you're offended, you're a black man, and you're offended, and you're offended and offended. We don't care what color you are, Davis. If you're not man enough, you ain't got the balls enough to sit here and represent the people, everybody in your district, not the minority of them. Your job, Davis, is to represent everybody, and I'm calling you out. And for others that are on city council, like Mike Lassiter, that you want to talk about Annie and Miss Doubtfire and a Klinger on MASH, this isn't Klinger, this isn't Miss Doubtfire. These are evil men that are convicted sexual offenders. They've raped children and they want to get into the library. That's what this is all about. As my grandmother would say, if a man puts on a woman's dress and dresses up like a woman, puts makeup on like a woman, he's up to evil. He has bad intentions. It's not right, it's wrong. This isn't an issue about being gay. This isn't about an issue of do you accept drag queens. This is adult entertainers that are out here doing God knows what, and the clubs here, the gay clubs, getting money from men. That's what they do. What the media won't show you and tell you with BlackBerry, and as you guys saw me on the video, over 174,000 views. When Facebook sent a crew from Washington, D.C. to come in and we battled it out, is that BlackBerry is out here, and you look on his Instagram account, he's out here reading to your children, and he's saying, I'm going to do this to this man's face, and then he's going to sit on his balls and do this to him. These are the things that children should not be exposed to. We don't need these kind of people. We don't need strippers out here reading to our children, okay? We don't need evil people out here reading to our children. That's our job, the parents. We're the ones that are going to read to our children. Shame on you if you're a parent that you're dragging your kids to Mayor Turner's Drag Queen Storytime. It's wrong. There's bad parents, and just because the city council kids come back, well, the parents take them, the parents take them. Well, guess what? There's bad parents. Bad parents do bad things. Mayor Turner, Ellen Cohen, I'm calling you out. You haven't seen anything yet, because when we get a hold of these over 1,000 pages, we're going to get in anything and everything that you guys have been doing. And the first thing that I'm doing is I'm taking it back to the media. See, I'm not a talker, I'm a doer. The only way that the mayor found out, I'm not a group of pastors that go in, ask the mayor and say, hey, will you please not do this? If you don't, we're going to call for Rhea Lawson's job. That's not me. That's not how I roll. I come in and I'm a country boy. And when there's a snake, you cut the head off the snake. You read about what I've done, not what I'm going to do. You watch the news, the breaking news, and you've seen what I've already done, me and my team. When God tells us to move, we move. We're in agreement. We honor God. We praise God. We worship God. We have a whole prayer team that has been praying for this. We have rebuked, rejected, and renounced, and we have canceled all the plots and schemes of Ellen Cohen and Sylvester Turner. It's already been done. Then we ask God to bring everything to light, not something, but everything to light. We need your help. What is it that you can do? This week, Monday through Friday, we need you to call the number that's on top of this video. We need you to call Turner's office, and we need you to call Ellen Cohen's office. We need you to call them. We need you, Houston, to light them up. Light those phone lines. Let them know that we care. Let them know how you feel. Call them up. Send them an email. All the information is at the City Hall website, as well as on the bottom of this immediate video. We're going to send both of those emails. But we need your help. When we all come together, the media is going to report that all of us blew up their phones, all of us sent so many emails, and we want this to stop in Houston, Texas. Now, my lawsuit is going to continue to go on, and my federal lawsuit, when it comes out of the appellate courts, I'm ready to take this all the way to the Supreme Court. I told Mayor Turner and Ellen Cohen, this is just the beginning. I am just getting started. I'm not finishing this until it's completely finished. You eradicate evil. Until we extract these evil seeds that Mayor Turner and Ellen Cohen are planting in our community, the harvest is always going to be the same. But guess what? We're spiritually wise. Mass Resistance and myself, we already know this. So we're committed. We have all the endurance. Why? Because it all comes from our Lord. It comes from our God. If Mayor Turner and Ellen Cohen hasn't read the end of the book, the good book, and they don't know how it ends, we win, they lose. Houston, we love you. We're doing this for you. And Houston is leading by example for the nation. That's why what we're doing here is going to spread all across, because when we win the Supreme Court, the entire drag queen Storytime is going to end all across the country. If God be for us, who dare be against us? We give God praise and glory and honor because this is a God thing. This isn't against me. This isn't against mass resistance. Mayor Turner and Ellen Cohen are picking a fight with God, the creator of the universe. I'm just here to tell you, you're gonna lose, and you are losing. We do this in love. We love everybody. But if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And this is Texas. I text Christopher as a community leader. I'm drawing a line in the sand here at City Hall on Mayor Turner and Ellen Cohen and Rhea Lawson. Enough is enough. Let the children go. You've moved it over to a gay church over in Montrose, and you think that's the end of it? It's not. Why? Because Mayor Turner insists on having 20 police officers over there, which costs the taxpayers dollars. HPD has confirmed that they do not work for free. They told me that. Tex, we do not work for free. This is costing the taxpayers. Mayor Turner says it doesn't. Mayor Turner, you're a liar, and you're lying again. When you go and you say, well, we're going to move it from the library over to the church, and then you insist entangling the city governments by getting the biggest bookmobile, which isn't free, it costs we, the taxpayers, money. This is secular humanism that is being pushed. And when the government chooses one religion over the other, when they're not supposed to choose one, period, that goes against the Establishment Clause of the First Amendment of the Constitution of the United States of America. Mayor Turner, you've been forewarned. You have any questions, if you're smart, you'd pick up the phone and call the previous administration, Anise Parker. She'll tell you that I'm not going anywhere, and she'll tell you that I stand and fight for the Lord. And she'll tell you that the Lord put her in her place with no men and women's restroom. I brought that battle to City Hall. I picked that fight, and I didn't stop till we got 2 Texas Supreme Court rulings in one case, and the election 69 to 31%. Mayor Turner and Ellen Cohen, if you have a question about me sticking it to somebody and being on somebody like white on rice, then pick up the phone and call the previous city attorney that tried to go against me, David Feldman. He'll tell you I'm not going to quit and I'm not backing down. What can we do? I want everybody who's watching this live video to share this video all throughout the week. Don't share it just today on St. Patrick's Day. We're here to hold Mayor Turner accountable and Ellen Cohen. When you have rapists that are reading to our children in the public library, sexual offenders that are convicted, and it's exposed by every news station in our city, we have a problem. What's the problem? Mayor Turner and Ellen Cohen and Rhea Lawson, you're the problem. Well, that's all that I have for you today. I love you guys. There's the update. God is moving. God is going to shed light on all of this. Me and my team are here to do our part. We honor God. And once again, I thank you for my team of Tracy Shannon, Vicky Morales, Rita Palmarez, Linda Rodriguez, Chip Matthews, Diana Batista, everybody that's on our team. There's so many people. James Green, we thank you.
Pastor Richard Vega, thank you so much.
Calvin Miller, everybody that is on our team. United we stand, and with you guys, we're going to watch you fall because God is going before us. God precedes us, and God Almighty is leading us. The Holy Spirit tells us where to go. And we have yielded ourselves and we have submitted ourselves, and we're allowing our faith to move us. We're not moved by our emotions. We're not moved by other people's emotions, and we're not listening to what others have said, because now everybody's watching it and everyone's reading it on the news, what God is doing in Houston, Texas, and we're not stopping until we have victory all across America. That is my promise. That is my pledge. This is just the beginning. I promise. We're getting rested up. We're coming back in full force. Why? Because we're with the Lord, and He goes before us. We're standing at it, as it says in Ephesians, and we have the full armor of God that is on us. We read the Word, we know the Word, and we know because we speak with authority, because we speak and we fight from a place of victory. Mayor Turner and Ellen Cohen, you're defeated.